NACA brothers and sisters, in my last two videos, I spoke about some of the problems with regards to how our pay is structured. I'd like to stick with that theme. The first video I did on pay did not address locality. This video will. But it more talks about something called a special salary rate, which you've probably never heard of. Back in 1999, when the FAA left the GS pay scales behind and transitioned to the AT pay scales, the DoD found out very quickly that they had a recruitment and retention problem within their civilian positions. To combat this problem, the DoD obtained OPM approval for a special salary rate for their radar and tower controllers. These SSRs were for civilian GS 2152 DoD employees. So how does a special salary rate work? Quite simply, it replaces the normal locality rate with the OPM approved special salary rate. In this case, 30% for the radar and 25% for the tower. Considering the rest of the US localities at 16.5%, that works out to be an increase of 13.5% and 8.5% respectively. The SSR went into place in early 2000s, and they stayed in place after the FAA pay was reduced by 30% in 2006. They are still in place to this day. So what is the effect on the GS-12 civilian receiving an additional 13.5% in compensation? Here's a few examples. If you work at an FAA ATC-5 tower TRACON that has rest of the US locality, you make $17,241 less annually than your GS-12 DoD civilian counterparts with an SSR. If you work at an FAA ATC-6 tower TRACON that has rest of the US locality, you make $9,344 less annually than your GS-12 DoD civilian counterpart with an SSR. Scrolling behind me are the 22 FAA ATC-7 tower TRACONs that have rest of the US locality. Yes, you too make less annually than your GS-12 civilian counterparts with an SSR. On my website, I have loaded up a job announcement showing pay with the special salary rates at Laughlin Air Force Base, Texas. I also uploaded the locality adjusted AT pay bands and their SSR adjusted GS 2152 pay scales. I have also loaded up a terminal map showing all the DoD approach controls in the NAS. Sisters and brothers, please let me be very crystal clear. If you don't know the problems or understand them, you probably can't solve them. Right now, our pay is not what it should be. That's a fact supported by evidence. We have to do better. See you in the next video.